Oh yeah. Okay, here come my baby running. There she go. You gonna jump? You gonna jump? You ain't gonna jump? You ain't gonna jump? You gonna jump? You gonna jump, baby? She gonna get back and jump. You gonna jump? She like, wait, where do I go so I can jump? She like, nope. Hey, look, see what I'm saying? It's like they running away. They know food and snack time now, don't they? But they act like they don't want to deal with me today. What's going on, babies? Something's definitely wrong today. Let's get out some snacks. Let's see if I can get them eating, because they sure ain't quacking today. Alright. I don't know why my baby's so quiet this morning. That kind of bothers me a little bit. Made me feel like something bothered them. Anyway, let's get in here and take care of them. Grab them some water and stuff right quick before I go in there. We're going to change their water out today because we didn't change it yesterday. Yesterday we just poured new water. So today we will be changing out their water. Give me a minute. Oh, before we get on to all of that, yesterday I came out here and I planted some bamboo. I got 4 pieces, and I got a runner that's going across between these two, but they're not connected. And it's actually one already starting to come up from what I accidentally cut off. But yeah, so every day when I come out here and I check for the ducks to see how they doing, we're gonna be checking to see how this bamboo patch is about to go. And I did go ahead and set it up so that it's at least 20 feet away from anything I don't want it to come in contact with. But this should be clumping bamboo and not running. But I went ahead and took the precaution just in case, because I did just get this from somebody, so I don't know the exact kind that it is. So we will be updating on that every day as well, because we will come out here to look to make sure that it's not spreading too fast. But we hopefully will have bamboo all through these trails eventually one day. Have something pretty to look at and something quick growing. All right, so let's get to this water. All right, so we got the water in. Now let's give them their food. Look, see? And that wasn't even a soft egg. It looked like one of them just popped the shell. Like you laid it in the wrong place and they just pecked it apart. So they didn't want me to have that egg this morning. And they're not really eating their food this morning either. They haven't been eating much. So I must be throwing them too many bugs. But they're not eating their food like they used to. But we got 2 eggs again today. We would have had 3 eggs, but one got broken. So let's check in here just for the heck of it, because I'm saying if something's in here, it looks like, I don't know, something be going in here, but they not laying nothing in there. So all right. Oh yeah. How your babies doing? Finally making a little quacking noise, huh? Just a little bit. Looks like they scared today. Something just don't seem right. And I can't put my finger on it. So, it's all right. They look like they safe. Let's leave them in here and get on our way. Yep. So we got that water hooked back up. The baby's doing good. Like I said, something was wrong with him today, it seemed like. Not a single quack, but I'm happy about it too. One thing I was thinking was, maybe when I get this bamboo growing good, the leaves that fall off of the bamboo plus the leaves that I can get off of the bamboo, I think I could probably use that in here if I get enough bamboo. I don't know. I'm always just trying to find ways to use the things that I have in the yard to get more use out of it. So my goal is to find something that I can use for more than just 1 or 2 reasons always. That's what I do. And I'm saying I feel that bamboo will be the next great addition in my yard. And so that's why we planted it. I think it's gonna be very helpful. But all right, let's get out here on this walk. We done took care of these ducks. Yeah, stay tuned. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Another beautiful morning. Hey, the weather is holding up nicely. We about to end off this year with some nice weather. And a couple more days. New Year's is around the corner. Hey, people who thinking about what they're gonna do better, you know what I'm saying is, for me, I tell you, I really don't do the whole New Year's resolution thing. I do more of a, when it's time to make a change, we make that change. And I know a lot of people use New Year's resolutions to make changes in their life. And what I'm saying is, I'm not telling you don't make a New Year's resolution, because change, as long as it's for the better, is always a good thing. Anytime change is for the better. What I'm saying is, tomorrow's gonna be different. It's gonna be a change in your life in some way or another. You best believe it. It's just about how you pay attention to it. Something is gonna change in your life tomorrow. You're getting a day older, it's a fact. I'm saying you should wake up and maybe you'll see a gray hair you ain't see yesterday. I don't know, but something changes. It always does. That is the one thing that stays the most consistent in life, is change. Well, it is one of the most things. That stays that, consistent, Yep. Hey, so for me, I do have some changes that are gonna be coming in the new year. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't look at them as New Year's resolutions. I look at them as processes that are about to be enacted, I guess. See, to me, the new year is a good way to keep track of progress, not to force something on myself. What I'm saying is, how can I word this? Next month starts a new budgeting year for me, right? So I made some changes to my budget for next year. And that's something I want to talk about, because I'm thinking the next year I'm gonna incorporate my kids into my videos a little bit, not on the morning walks though. But so my first year that I really focused down was in 2020. And I said I was gonna do a video every week, so 52 videos for the year. I beat that goal. 2021, I said, all right, no more long edit videos. We just gonna go ahead and put up 300 videos this year. Now, I wasn't happy with everything I put out. I'm not trying to say that, but I was not concerned with the happiness. I was concerned with the goal. So this next year, my new goal is gonna be to do a video on finance with my kids once a month. So that's only 12 videos. But we're gonna do 12 videos, I guess. I'm setting this up now. I don't know how this is gonna work because I haven't done the first one yet. But I came up with a budget for my kids. And I'm saying, I figure that I wasn't taught finances as a child. I don't figure many people around me understood finances really well. And the people who did understand finances really well didn't have time to teach me. They was out getting it in. And I saw them. And that's what I'm saying. And they were my motivators. And I saw they were too busy. But see, the problem for me was Everybody who was about their money when I was younger, they were too busy to spend time showing anybody the way. And that's the difference I'm trying to make in my life. I'm trying to do one better. Everybody who showed me how things were done, I'm saying, every last one of them. I don't want to name no names because I don't want to leave nobody out. But what I'm saying is, if you got close to me in any way, or I got close to you, hey, I just feel grounded, y'all. Forgive me for how I speak. When I was younger, I didn't get a chance to speak like this. Yeah. I'm in that complicated ground in my life where I'm still out here respecting my elders, but at the same time, I feel like I got knowledge I can share. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, the people who I got around when I was young, man, I always had my ear to the ground and listened for everything that came around. Man, I heard them speaking wisdom, and I love that sound. Yep. Everything they would say, it would be like, man, I ain't never heard that before. Yep, because I was always around people who was older than me. Man, I feel like I understood where wisdom came from the very beginning. I feel like I could sit down and listen to one of my elders speak when I was a kid, and oh my goodness, it was like story time. Didn't matter what story they was telling. Yep, I stayed tuned in, and I feel like I saw it all. And now I'm out here trying to put what I saw together because didn't nobody leave me no instructions. Yep. What I'm saying is, you got to go to college to learn how to read the blueprint. Once somebody teach you how to read the blueprint, you ain't got to do that junk no more. You know how to read it. If you stay in tune with your industry, as your industry change, you will too. And if you one of your leaders in your industry, you'll pioneer the new ways. So you'll be the one telling them where they going. Hey, what I'm saying is, come walk with me now, y'all. Hey, so let me get back to this budget thing. What I'm saying is, for me, I got my kids on a budget, and I just finished their budget. I feel like I finished it yesterday. This is what their budget gonna look like. I say I don't like talking numbers, but I'm gonna talk them for the first time today. Oh, this is my lunch. I'm gonna talk them for the first time today, because I wanna let y'all know what next year about to look like for budgeting. And I'm saying, I hope that this is an idea for other people if you don't be knowing what you're doing with your own finances. What I'm saying is, we're gonna teach baby steps, finances, and I'm gonna get my kids to learn it. And anybody in the world is gonna be welcome to see it. And what I'm doing with my kids, I'm teaching them no debt. No debt. If I ever had to say that I had any regrets in my life, debt would be the one. No debt. You hear what I'm saying? I'm saying a whole lot of things I've done in my life, but the only one that I regret is debt. I wish I would have known better. If I would have known better, I'd have did better, but I was never shown better. But that ain't the fault of others, that's the fault of me. But what I'm saying is, as soon as I learn better, it's time to do better. Oh yeah. So now I got my kids' budget locked in. Now this is what their budget looked like. I noticed last year. Last year was the first year for my kids. I gave them a budget, $100 a month. This is how that budget broke down. $10 straight off the top had to go to your tithes. What I'm saying is, let's not argue with that. $10 gone. They had to pay their tithes. Then they got $25 to spend. I know that sounds crazy. What? Only $25? What I'm saying is, these boys get everything they want. We talking about just what they have to spend. Yeah, come on now. You don't have to pay for McDonald's for a kid who eat McDonald's. What I'm saying is, it's already been paid for. This is for a budget, so they understand something. If they want something, they have to look at their money and decide if I say I don't want to do it. You get where I'm coming from? It's teaching them to feel the responsibility of, you got some money, make your choices. But don't keep looking back at me. You get where I'm coming from? And that make them have to make a little bit of choices on their own. Not no big choices. Now, what happened to the other $65, y'all? Let's get to the point, baby. other $65 that go towards their savings. I'm saying at some point in time, these boys they're gonna need a car. They gonna need college funds. What I'm saying is I'm just getting started. So we ain't moving as fast as we could. Now I ain't gotta go into everything. I'm saying what I'm doing for them. So now, I'm saying, if you just do the math, $65, what it is a year, and it starts to add up over time. And I'm telling you, now that my kids see their little bank statements every month, oh, they getting so excited. And it's crazy because they getting excited about some money that they know they can't spend. You hear where I'm going with that, y'all? Hey, it's hard for me because the closer and closer I get to paying off my debt, I just look at their bank account and be like, hey, y'all, hey, we a team, let's chip in. What I'm saying is it's still mine. But that's another thing, showing your kids responsibility with your actions. Showing them that you can not only control your funding with you, but you can control your funding with them. And what I'm saying is, as long as I ain't running in borrowing from them every day, look, I'm teaching them not to borrow while I'm telling them not to borrow. What I'm saying is sometimes you try and walk it and talk it at the same time. Now, I'm saying the one with credit, yeah. I kicked myself for that one. But what I'm saying is, y'all, when you find the way and you see it working, hey, let me tell y'all something. Another thing, this is crazy, I'm sorry, y'all. I do my budget on Mondays. And I get up and I check my finances every day. Make sure ain't nothing changed, except for the gain. You know what I'm saying? And then, once you're paying attention, what I'm saying is you don't have to worry about, oh, what happened to that charge from 6 months ago? Yep, that used to be me. I didn't even know. That happened a lot. But then I started paying attention. What I'm saying is it was out of control. I didn't want to look. It's like a car. You know it's going to crash. You just cover your eyes. It's like, oh. But then when you figure out you got control, even when you see ice on the road, when you feel like you in control, you feel okay. Hey, actually, that's how people feel. When we feel like we in control, that's when we think we okay. And then that's when we hit the patch of ice and we realize we're not. Whew. That's why I be telling people don't be out here by yourself. Ooh, yep, I ain't never alone. Leave me alone. All right, y'all, my bad. Getting back to my subject. So now I realized I messed up in a few places last year, and every time I saw one of my mistakes, I realized what I had to do. Now what I'm saying is, these boys, I'm planning for everything in their life, but I'm not planning for the things that I have to do in their life. And what I mean by that is, I know every year my boy's gonna have a birthday. I sit down, I talk to my sons, and I said, how much do you think a birthday, like reasonably, how much do you think you should be able to get on your birthday? And they talk to me and they like, this the amount. And I'm like, I'm gonna be straight. Let's just talk the numbers. My son told me $75. I'm like, boy, $75 ain't gonna buy you nothing. And let's just be reasonable, y'all. A person who plans $75 ain't gonna do nothing for a birthday. And I'm saying, try and throw a birthday party for $75 even in your own yard. I mean, you can't even get $75 worth of hot dogs and feed a good number of kids. I gotta get soda, hot dogs, you can't do it. So don't even play with me and act like that's a lot of money, because it ain't. Especially not for a birthday. All right, now that we got that out the way, and that's how I discussed it with my kid. You see where I'm going with it? That's how I discussed it with him. But he gave me a number he thought was reasonable. And then he was shocked because he's like, what? You mean I should be asking for more? And I'm like, yeah. What I'm saying is this is also learning how to run a business. You can't get nothing done with that kind of money, and I'm showing my son that. Like, a lot of times we don't get taught that kind of stuff either. We just go out there trying to lowball people to get our foot in the door. And what I'm saying is that lowballing people is how you struggling. And look, we ain't talking about that. We talking about budgeting right now. Let's stay on the subject, y'all. Okay, bro, dang. All right, so back to where we were. I'm saying birthdays, and then this Christmas really caught me by surprise. But guess what, y'all? I'm here to tell y'all something. Even with Christmas knocking at the door, but it's gone, so it's not knocking no more. Hey, I got my daggone van payment down to the core. It's daggone now gonna be done in a month that is the month of 4. April, baby, you know where I'm going with that. I had it down to May, but yesterday was bill time, and I found some extra money that was laying around and looking funny. I said, baby, stop being lazy, get out there and go to work. Boy, I put that money to work last night, and we done shifted to a whole different category. And I'm saying, hey, if I keep this pattern up, I'm saying I'll be coming to y'all next month talking about my band paid off. But right now, before last night, it said May. And now, guess what? Guess what it say? I only got a little more to pay. Oh, that boy'll be done before May. April, I like the way you walk. Come walking this way. Yep. I'm telling you, April right now. By the end of January, I plan on you letting y'all hear March. Come walk with me. Forward, March. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to get that boy done in January. If I could say that, hey, January is normally a tough month, but I done got my schedule to where I don't see tough like that no more. I got a plan, and I done made barbering line up to where I don't see no slow weeks. I just went ahead and averaged everything out to not overwork myself. Look, back to the budgeting of my kids. What are you doing, bro? We almost done. We didn't pass the halfway point. You done wasted all this time. All right, let me get back to telling y'all what's on my mind. Please, be kind. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right, just press rewind. All right, check this out. So I didn't get Christmas down for my kids because I wasn't budgeted for it. But what I'm saying is, I was blessed this month, very blessed this month. I don't know how, but when I started to focus in, I started to see everything that was there. And boy, I'm focused. Okay, so next year, I realized I need to factor in a birthday gift. I went and I did the number that I felt comfortable with, kind of like people would do with a car payment. What number do I feel comfortable with in my budget that I can allot to my kids every single month, so it don't feel like I'm jumping out on faith? I'm planning this, so I shouldn't miss it. I shouldn't miss it. I've been working all month towards getting ready for the start of this. We got a rolling head start. All right, so this is what happened. I'm gonna just make it short because I didn't ruin this one. I had to bump them up $80. And that factored in, what I'm saying is, now their tithes had to move up to $20 because I told them 10%, and that's a minimum. But when you do better and you being blessed, you do more, you do better. So now they doing $180 a month, but they paying a $20 tithe. That's more than 10%, so they getting blessed. They doing better, they showing. All right, now, they still didn't get no increase in their money. What I'm saying is, once you learn how to live off of what you're living off of, as your money increases, your lifestyle don't have to. So what I'm teaching them is, hey, just because you got more money, you're able to be more of a blessing than others, but you still had just what you need. So they still got $25. That's a tough lesson. It's like, wow, I got more money, but I can't spend no more. No. You're going to do better planning for your future, and this is how. So now, birthday gift. Solid number that I know is a reasonable thing. We doing $20 a month for a birthday gift. That bring you to $240, right, y'all? Yep. So we got that twice. Then we got 25 monthly. And then we got, which says 300. Then we got, oh yeah, my bad. I'm sitting here doing numbers and walking and thinking. Birthday or Christmas gift. Now see, when I did this planning, I didn't just plan for my kids. I planned for my kids because I noticed this year they wanted something to buy for other people as well. They're getting to that age. So I'm like, okay. Now for me, I always just buy my own gift and be like, here, give it to me. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how you get what you want. Anyway, so now when I'm planning for next year, I'm planning $50 a month towards Christmas for each child. That gives me money to go out and buy them a gift, and it gives them money to go out and buy gifts. And you can divvy that out however you want to. And then the same $65 goes towards their savings every month, like it's always been going. Now, how this is gonna be important, it's not gonna be me showing that I'm gonna be giving my kids 108. No, that's not the point of this. The point of it is when I sit them down, now they're gonna walk through their budget. And the envelope that's gonna be for their birthday, that's gonna be their water bill. The envelope that's gonna be for their, for Christmas, that's gonna be their savings or their house note or something. You know, I'm just gonna make them pay bills out of their money every single month. And then as they're paying their house note, as they're paying all these things, what they'll really be doing is when it comes time for a birthday, they'll be able to pick a gift that they want that's within this budgeted amount that they had for the year. They could save some money. They can have some money. They can have a gift. They can, what I'm saying is, this is just simply budgeting out my life, and it's teaching my boys how to budget out their life at the same time. What I'm saying is, it's something financially that I did not get. I never saw a budget. I never heard of a budget. I heard of a call out that God will always carry you through. And I'm saying, I don't dispute that. What I'm saying is, sometimes, like my ducks, they had their heads so deep in the hay that they don't hear what's coming their way. And I'm saying, you gotta declutter your life. Life can get cluttered too, y'all. It ain't just, I guess what I'm saying is, anything that gets out of control tends to make people want to look away. Only people who can't avoid a car crash are the people who are watching the crash. The people who are in it all have their eyes covered. Tell me if that don't make sense, y'all. If you looking at a crash, you can't look away. You watch. You'll watch somebody plummet to the earth with their credit. You'll watch somebody plummet to the earth with their whatever it is. You'll just sit and watch. And I'm saying, but the person who's got the problem, they got their eyes covered, y'all. What I'm saying is, that's why people who are sitting and watching, you got to get up and do something. You can't sit and watch. And the people who got their eyes covered, what I'm saying is, it's time to uncover your eyes and watch where you're going. If you got your eyes closed and you walking out here, it ain't no wonder why you keep tripping. No wonder why you keep stumbling. Open your eyes. Hey, what I'm saying is, that's how I'm gonna start doing my budget for my kids. I'm gonna try and teach them how to start paying bills before bills are even necessary. And what I'm saying is, when you know what your bills look like every month, you don't have no problem with getting them paid on time. And see, one thing that I've always done is I always put things into a routine situation. I collect my bills on Monday. I look at what they say, and I check my budget. And I'm saying, I pay my bills on the first of the month. That's it. That's it. I don't be jumping around on the sentence. You only have to do that one time. Make it so you have enough money on the first of one month to pay all your bills. And I guarantee you'll get to see how much money you have left over every single month. You'll know what the month look like. And I'm saying is, if you pay your bills first and then pay you second, because until you get it under control, hear what I'm saying? You pay your tithes, go ahead. Because that's a bill, and I mean, okay, never mind. What I'm saying is, if you having fun before your bills are paid, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's why they say, a man who likes pleasure will be poor. Because priorities, proactive, not reactive. Hey, I was watching the show yesterday. This is the craziest thing ever. This woman was getting tickets because it was the ticket police people. She kept getting tickets. She says, I've only been working at this pizzeria for a month, and this lady is just targeting me. She tickets me every day. I'm like, you mean to tell me you done got a ticket almost every day and you working at a pizzeria? It's $31 a day to get these tickets. She goes and pays the tickets $260 and then goes and parks in the same place the very next day. And then her car gets towed. Hey, it's like, what are you doing? Did you not get the message? She felt like she was being targeted. Look, y'all. Let's pay attention. Hey, it's your boy. I ain't got nothing to say. We out.